Their loyalty was mine after I gained financial freedom. Li Yuhang said on the phone, Yuan, change of plans. I am at Shuiyunjian now, hurry over here. Shen Yuan, annoyed, said, you tell me you changed the place when I am almost there? His voice rose in frustration. Li Yuhang replied, I just got here. A few friends dragged me along. Honestly, I am not even interested. Shen Yuan said, do not explain, just hurry up. I will wait for you downstairs at Shuiyunjian. If you take more than half an hour, I will castrate you. Shen Yuan got out of his G-Wagon and sighed to himself. Shuiyunjian is near my counselor's house. It cannot be that unlucky to run into her, right? Li Yuhang came out and said, hey, what is the point of standing outside waiting? Come in for a little service. Shen Yuan shook his head. No. Number 98, sis is amazing, but I am not interested. I already have the top beauties at my side. I do not care for this place. Li Yuhang looked at the G-Wagon and said, wait a second, Yuan, is this car yours? What is going on? Shen Yuan replied, what do you think? I just bought it? Li Yuhang said, you lucky dog, you bought a G-Wagon? That is my dream car. Shen Yuan said, cut it out. What exactly did you call me out here for? Li Yuhang gave a thumbs up and said, the bar, you are one of the shareholders, right? Do not just disappear. The interior finishes will be done in 2 days. Come on, let us go talk while getting service. Number 98 will blow your mind. At that moment, Counselor Li Xiao and Li Meng were walking together at the back. Li Meng suddenly spotted Shen Yuan and said, hey sis, is that Shen Yuan? Counselor Li Xiao broke into a cold sweat. Yep. Li Yuhang noticed the change in Shen Yuan's expression. Your face just changed. Are you into her? Before he could finish, Shen Yuan's heart sank. Oh no, that is the counselor. Speak of the devil. Counselor Li Xiao looked at him with sadness, while Li Meng's eyes burned with anger. Shen Yuan forced a nervous wave. Counselor, what a coincidence, Li Yuhang whispered. Yuan, who are they? She is gorgeous, but Counselor Li Xiao and Li Meng walked away quickly. Shen Yuan called after them. Wait, wait. Li Meng pulled her sister along faster. Sweating, Shen Yuan said, going home to cook? Mind if I join? I can help out. They ignored him. Li Meng turned back sharply. Help out? Shen Yuan, do you have any shame? Coming to a place like this, how could you do this to my sister? Shen Yuan said, you are misunderstanding. I am just here waiting for someone. Li Meng snapped. What kind of excuse is that? My sister has been trying to accept you. She even prepared a return gift for that bag you gave her, and you? I do not want to say anything else. Just go die, you jerk. She pulled her sister away. Let us go, sis. Counselor Li Xiao glanced back slightly, her eyes full of sadness. Li Meng kept shouting, you scumbag, go find your number 98. In that moment, Counselor Li Xiao's love rating towards Shen Yuan rapidly fell. 69, 68, 67, 66, and finally 65. Shen Yuan muttered to himself, what a mess. We were this close and now such a huge misunderstanding. Li Yuhang asked, Yuan, was that your new girlfriend? Want me to explain for you? Shen Yuan shook his head. Forget it. She is angry right now, and your explanation will not hold weight. I guess I really hurt the counselor this time. Li Yuhang looked ahead, blushing. Yuan, sorry, I did not think it would turn out like this. But who was she? I have not seen her before. Shen Yuan said, my counselor. She also teaches business English. Li Yuhang was shocked. Darn! You even got your teacher? What else are you hiding? Spit it all out and give me the whole story. Shen Yuan sighed. I will find a chance to smooth things over with her. Come on, let us find somewhere to sit and talk. Until a few moments later, at Chen Na's coffee shop, Chen Na greeted, Shen Yuan, you are here. Shen Yuan replied, brought a friend for coffee. Nana, 1 iced Americano and 1 vanilla latte, please. Chen Na smiled. Got it. Li Yuhang waved at her with a grin. Later, as they sat down, Li Yuhang kept staring. Eh? I think I have seen her somewhere before, Shen Yuan said. You forgot? Li Yuhang frowned. Who is she? Shen Yuan explained. That day at Nanjing restaurant. Lin Guangyao's cousin brought her as his girlfriend. Li Yuhang broke into a sweat. Wait, wasn't she a car saleswoman at a 45 dealership? How is she working here now? Do not tell me. You went after your buddy's girlfriend? Shen Yuan also sweated. Not went after. It is called mutual attraction. Li Yuhang imagined both Chen Na and Counselor Li Xiao in his head, then said, Man, you have. Teachers, and you are taking someone's girlfriend. Yuan, you are seriously something else. Shen Yuan cut him off. Enough about that. Regarding the bar, I am stepping back. From now on, you handle it fully. Li Yuhang was stunned. So sudden. Without your brain power, I am afraid I will crack under the pressure. Shen Yuan said firmly. I believe in you. Shen Yuan said to himself, when brothers do business together, too much interference can cause clashes in vision or ideas. I will not let that ruin our friendship. Li Yuhang said, I will do my best not to disappoint you, Yuan. Chen Na arrived and said, your coffee is ready. Li Yuhang said, thanks, sister-in-law. Chen Na blushed and said, She looked at Shen Yuan and said, Shen Yuan, your shirt is wrinkled. Shen Yuan looked at his shirt and said, where? Chen Na said, here. Fixed. Li Yuhang broke into a nervous sweat as he drank his coffee and muttered to himself, you two are so lovey-dovey. Darn, being here with you today makes me feel like my life is missing something. That night, Shen Yuan and Chen Na walked into her apartment. She said, Xinyu finishes her college entrance exam next week, and she wants to get some experience during summer break. I think she could work at the cafe. What do you think? Shen Yuan said, sounds great, no problem. Chen Na walked ahead and said, I will take a shower first. Busy day today, worked up a sweat. A few moments later, Shen Yuan looked at his Chinese phone and muttered to himself, better. Call the counselor to explain. As he called Counselor Li Xiao, he started sweating. Counselor Li Xiao did not answer. Shen Yuan scratched his head and thought, she is not picking up. No replies on WeChat either. I wonder how she is doing. At Li Xiao's home, Li Meng said to Counselor Li Xiao, so annoying. How does he even have the face to call? Sis, just block him so he cannot bother you again. They both stared at Li Xiao's phone ringing. Li Meng hugged her older sister for comfort and said, sis, Shen Yuan is no good, not worth your sadness. At least we found out what kind of guy he is today. In a way, it is a good thing. Counselor Li Xiao cried in sadness. She said, why do guys like going to those places? Li Meng replied, isn't it obvious? 9 out of 10 men are lustful. They go there just to, Counselor Li Xiao said, but why do men get carried away like that? Li Meng blushed and said, they have physical needs. If they are not met, they look for excitement. I have heard the women at those places are very good at making men happy. Counselor Li Xiao remembered their first encounter and muttered to herself, he hugged me and kissed me and I pushed him away. As she looked down, self-reflecting, she said, maybe I made him hold back too long. Maybe he just needed to resolve. It is all my fault. All my fault. Li Ming exclaimed, oh my God, sister. What are you even thinking? That is such a twisted thought. Love brain is scary. She held Counselor Li Xiao's soft arms and said, sister, look at me and think carefully. What happened last time when I lost myself in love? They stared at each other in silence. Counselor Li Xiao sweated and muttered to herself, Li Meng is right. I cannot get swept up in love. I need to control myself. Control. Later, on Shen Yuan's phone, Ye Jiang said, Shen Yuan, any hope for my project? Gao Hongwei said, Brother Yuan, come out for barbecue. I invited some girls from other colleges to chat about the project. Waiting for you, Lo Mingda said, handsome, got you a fuel card. Let's eat in the private room at the cafeteria tonight. Long Jing'an sent an image. Shen Yuan looked at his phone and muttered to himself, all just classmates I rarely talk to, trying to butter me up for favors. Not worth looking at. But, wow, Long Jing'an sent me quite a lot. He scrolled through the messages. Hi, senior. The weather's great today. You must be super busy. Do not forget to eat good morning. Hope you have a great day. The wind was so strong last night. So many fallen leaves on campus. Shen Yuan muttered. Her photos are indeed pale and soft-looking, but definitely filtered. Got to meet in person to judge. This junior has potential, needs further observation. He sent a message. Pretty busy. Will chat when free. Then he smirked and said to himself, a few days with no response, and she still keeps messaging. Classic clingy autopilot mode. The shorter I reply, the more she obsesses. That sense of distance gives her hope. And suddenly Chen Na said seductively, Shen Yuan. She wore her old work clothes without a blouse underneath, looking sexy. She asked, you like it? Shen Yuan said, Nana, you are messing with my spiritual focus today. He suddenly ripped her stockings. As Shen Yuan carried her, Chen Na whispered, shall we go inside? Shen Yuan said, can't wait. Nana, you are amazing today. Chen Na said, Shen Yuan, you seem different today. As he smelled her neck, Shen Yuan asked, different how? Chenna said, like, more solid? Have you been working out? Shen Yuan replied, yeah, I have been hitting the gym. Let's move to the couch. Shen Yuan sat down and said, Nana, do you know how to ride a horse? Chenna replied, no. Shen Yuan held her hand and said, get on. I will be your free training equipment. Let's go ride real horses next time. Chenna frowned and said, isn't what you are doing right now different from horseback riding? Shen Yuan grinned and said, it is the same. Come on, try it. As Chenna moved, Shen Yuan laughed and said, not bad, Nana. You have real talent as a lady knight. The next day, at the school's youth league committee, the teacher opened the door. One student said, teacher, I am here to submit my business startup application and plan. Another added, teacher, where should I put mine? His friend quickly said, teacher, I came first. Take mine first. Stacks of papers were slapped onto the teacher's desk until she was nearly buried in them. She thought to herself, usually, no one applies for entrepreneurship. What happened over the weekend? Why are so many girls here all of a sudden? And the gym? Shen Yuan was running when his secretary called while jogging beside him. Liu Menglu said, call from your secretary. Who is it? Shen Yuan answered, and Fu Yinzi's voice came through. Boss, we just received the first batch of startup applications. A total of 653 submissions. Shen Yuan asked, gender ratio? Fu Yinzi replied, 628 females, 25 males. Shen Yuan said, sort through them, keep the good ones, toss the trash. Meanwhile, the teacher at the committee room said at the door, do not rush, everyone. Line up, one at a time. Fu Yinzi whispered, wait, does that mean all the guys are getting rejected? Shen Yuan said, no. If any male has a strong proposal, pass it over too. Fu Yinzi replied, got it, boss. Shen Yuan thought to himself, if we only take pretty girls, we will end up looking like a talent agency. We really need to train capable people. Otherwise, when System Daddy gifts me assets, I will have no one to manage them. Liu Menglu asked, Shen Yuan, you did not answer my question just now. Shen Yuan replied, she is just one of my school subordinates. What, are you getting jealous again? Liu Menglu said, no, just curious. Shen Yuan patted her head and said, do not overthink. We are strictly professional. And system notification, detected third female with 90+ affection. Milestone reached. Rewards incoming. Shen Yuan thought to himself, my dear Lu Bao. Just a few comforting words and I am reaping big again. Her affection rating had reached 90. Shen Yuan grinned inwardly. Every time an NPC hits 90% affection, the rewards are insane. What is it this time? System notification, and 5mm growth in girth and 30 million filial. Piety funded 2 exclusive skill card vouchers. Shen Yuan thought, darn, it is real. That growth bonus is absolutely nuts. No guy would ever say no to that. System, activate the first reward. His pants began to shine brightly inside. Shen Yuan felt warmth down below and looked down in joy. Whoa, that is obvious. He suddenly jumped off the treadmill and said, Coach Lu, come here for a second. Liu Menglu blinked, huh? What is up? Shen Yuan grabbed her hand. No time to explain. Upstairs. Now. Liu Menglu panicked. What is going on? And a few moments later, at the showers, Liu Menglu whispered, well, wait. Shen Yuan, something feels off? Shen Yuan asked, what feels off? She blushed. You feel different. Am I imagining things? Does working out really change that too? Shen Yuan smirked. Maybe it is not me who changed. Maybe it is you. She gasped. Really? Then, be gentle next time, okay? I really cannot handle it. Shen Yuan stroked her cheek and said, all right, my Lu Bao. I will warm you up first next time. He thought to himself, the effect is wild. Yup, this reward is legit. Later, Liu Menglu lay resting on her bed with joy. Shen Yuan touched her face and said, Coach Lu, you rest. I am heading out. As he walked to the door, he thought, seems like this new weapon is not just for Lu Bao. Nana and Hui Hui will need to get used to it too. Next time, no rushing. In the car, Shen Yuan fastened his seatbelt and thought, it has been a day since the misunderstanding. But the counselor still will not answer my calls or messages. If this keeps going, it will only drive the wedge deeper. How do I prove I did not do anything wrong? What matters is getting the chance to explain. I have to talk to her in person. She should be home this afternoon. And Shen Yuan knocked on Counselor Li Xiao's door. From inside, she asked, who is it? Shen Yuan replied, I am from downstairs. Your bathroom is leaking into mine. Counselor Li Xiao opened the door and was shocked. It is you, lying to me again. Shen Yuan quickly held the door open and said, let me in. Literally. Counselor Li Xiao narrowed her eyes. Why? What do you want now? Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.